Hello my dear learners, a very good evening everyone. I am Shashank and I welcome you all on English Medium Prep by Exampur, which is a complete English medium channel. So students, first of all, please confirm your attendance, then we are going to start. And today we are going to discuss the fundamental rights part 1. So we have two sessions on fundamental rights. Today we are discussing part 1 and on Monday we will be discussing the fundamental rights part 2. So first of all, very good evening and welcome to the session. And please confirm your attendance guys, and you know that the general awareness has gained importance in SSC CGL. So those who used to say okay only 25 questions is there and there is no too much, there should not be any too much effort to prepare this subject, so they are now being challenged because it will come in pre-exam and also in main, and main means if you underperform and if you are not able to qualify the section, any section, in fact not only general awareness, any section, that means you are out of the race. So Jivitha, good evening and welcome to the session. So students, first of all do confirm your attendance, then we are going to start it. And today we are going to discuss the fundamental rights part 1, and tomorrow guys, day after tomorrow, that will be on Monday, we are going to discuss the fundamental rights part 2. So please confirm the attendance also, and then we are going to start the today's discussion. Then we are going to start today's discussion guys. Okay, so now let me just broad the things so that it should be properly visible to me. So then it should be properly visible to me. Okay, so Vladimir Putin, very good evening. And why you have kept the name Vladimir Putin? So good evening guys and welcome to the session. So good evening Vladimir and welcome to the session. And students, let's start the session of today. Let's begin the session, and today we are going to discuss the fundamental rights part 1. Now let's come to the first question. First question is an easy question, and the question before you is which Amendment Act provided free and compulsory education to children between the age group of 6 to 14 years. So good evening Sharvani. And which Amendment Act guys provided free and compulsory education between the age group of 6 to 14 years? Is it 42nd Amendment Act, 44th Amendment Act, 86th Amendment Act, or 125th Amendment Act? So which Amendment Act provided the free and compulsory education to children between the age group of 6 to 14? So definitely Vladimir Putin is very famous, and what he did with Chechnya, that is known to all over the world in fact. So whatever, when he became the president of Russia, what he did with Chechnya, that is known to all over the world, what he did with the Chechnya. Okay, Vladimir is saying option C, SSC aspirant is saying option B, and guys, free and compulsory education, free and compulsory, my dear students, I am talking about right to education. Right to education. I am talking about right to education, that is defined in Article 21A. So I was thinking that maximum of you will give me the correct answer, that is 86th Amendment Act 2002. 86th Amendment Act 2002 added Article 21A, that is right to education, and also added 11th fundamental duty, that is Article 51A clause K. So these two was added through 86th Amendment Act 2002. 42nd Amendment Act, that is the mini constitution, it was being added during the time of Indira Gandhi. 44th Amendment Act 1978 during the time of Janata Party government. This was the time of during Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and there is no 125th Amendment Act because till now we have 105 Amendment Act, that was in 2021. So till now we have 105 amendments in the constitution, and that is 105th Amendment Act or the latest amendment that was did in year 2021. So correct answer will be what? It will be option C, that is 86th Amendment Act 2002. So correct answer will be option C, guys. And till now we have not 125th amendment. The latest amendment was in 2021, that is 105th Amendment Act. That was related to the OBC, that was related to the inclusion of the caste in OBC community. So correct answer will be option C, that is 86th Amendment Act 2002. I hope guys this is clear to all of you. And this amendment, if I talk about the amendment, it is defined in part 20 and article 368, and Parliament has power to amend the constitution without changing the basic structure. And it is adopted from South Africa. It is adopted from South Africa. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, that is 86th Amendment Act, and both houses of Parliament, they have equal power in case of amendment of constitution. Both houses enjoys the equal power. So guys, correct answer will be 86th Amendment Act, and this is all about the amendment. It is mentioned in part 20, article 368, and which authority can amend the constitution? That is none other than Parliament. Parliament can amend the constitution, guys, but without changing the basic structure. And the doctrine of basic structure was given in Keshwanand Bharti case, and it is adopted from South Africa. And in the case of amendment of constitution, both houses have equal power. That means if amendment is passed by Lok Sabha, rejected by Rajya Sabha, then the amendment will be nullified, and vice versa. If Rajya Sabha approved the amendment, Lok Sabha rejected, then it can be nullified, or in any house of the Parliament the process of amendment can be initiated. So process of amendment can be initiated in any house of Parliament. It can be initiated in any house of the Parliament. So correct answer will be, guys, option C. And this is all about the important, that is all about the amendment and the different things that is related to amendment. So my dear students, is that clear to all of you? There we have discussed everything which is needed for the SSC exam for the amendment process. So not only we will discuss the right answer, we will discuss the detailed explanation as well. So we will not only discuss the correct answer, guys, we will discuss the whole explanation of the things, so that whatever that comes in your SSC exam, you should be prepared enough to answer those. So let's come to the next question, and this was the complete analysis of the amendment process. Now come to the next question. Now next question is very easy. So what is the literal meaning of the term quo warranto? What is the literal meaning of the term quo warranto? Is it we command, to forbid, by what authority or by what warrant, or to present the body? So first of all, today you will be getting some easy question, and in Monday you will be getting the standard questions, and some will be from the civil services exam as well. So what is the literal meaning of the term quo warranto? So let's come to the next question, guys. Ki what is the literal meaning of the term quo warranto? Guys, quo warranto, it is a writ which is issued by Supreme Court under Article 32 and High Courts under Article 226 for enforcement and safeguard of fundamental rights, and that is the by what authority or by what warrant. First of all, we command, it is for mandamus to forbid, prohibition to present the body, that is habeas corpus, and habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, that is to be informed or certified. To be informed or certified, that is certiorari, and finally it is the quo warranto. So the correct answer will be by what warrant or by what authority. And the concept of writ, it is adopted from UK, adopted from UK. So concept of writ, guys, it is adopted from UK. Supreme Court issued the writ through Article 32 and High Court can issue the writ through Article or under Article 226. For what purpose? For enforcement and safeguard of fundamental rights. So this is the purpose of issuing writ, for enforcement and safeguard of fundamental rights. Therefore, correct answer will be option C, that is by what warrant or by what authority. So, is that clear to all of you guys? Then do let me know. So, is that clear to all of you guys? Okay, so correct answer will be option B, option C, that is by what warrant or by what authority. Okay, now come to the next question, guys. Now come to the next question and let's see how many of you can answer this question properly. And the question before you is that the objective of fundamental right is to promote the welfare of the community, democracy or political democracy of the people, both A and B or none of the above. So what is the objective of this fundamental rights, guys? So can you tell me what is the objective of this fundamental rights? So what is the objective of this fundamental rights? Okay, so I will try to write a bit bold. I will try to write it, guys, because there is no facility of making the things bold. So I will try to write a bit bolder. Okay, so what is the objective of this fundamental rights, guys? Can you tell me what's the objective of this fundamental rights? Okay, so that is option B. Now guys, I will request everyone to at least attempt the question, so that if it goes wrong, then definitely no worries for that. Okay guys, so now I will answer this question. First of all, the objective of the fundamental rights is to ensure the political democracy in the country. Socio-economic democracy, that is the directive principles of state policy. DPSP ensures the socio-economic democracy political democracy is ensured by fundamental rights. Political democracy is ensured by fundamental rights. So correct answer will be option A. And fundamental rights, what is rights in fact? So rights are the claims of individual over an authority. And fundamental, mental means the things needed, the things needed for material, intellectual, social and religious development of people. So what is fundamental rights, guys? So fundamental rights are simply those rights which is needed for the material, intellectual, social and religious development of a people over the that is being claimed by the people from the authority. So that is the meaning of fundamental rights, and it is also called Magna Carta of Indian Constitution. And Magna Carta was signed on 12th July 15th July 1215 AD, 1215 AD by King John. And King John is called father of fundamental rights. And it is from England. But India adopted US model. India adopted the US model. So correct answer will be what, guys? It will be, it ensures the political democracy in the country. Socio-economic democracy, that is being ensured by directive principle of state policy. Now what is fundamental rights? In fundamental rights, what is rights? Rights are generally the claims of the individual over an authority. And why it is fundamental? Because these rights are needed for the material, intellectual, social and religious development of a people. And it is also called Magna Carta, which was signed on 15th July 1215 AD by King John of England. Therefore, King John is called father of fundamental rights, and India adopted this concept from America. So correct answer will be what? It will be option B, that is to ensure the political democracy in the country. I hope, my dear learners, is that clear to all of you? So guys, is that clear to all of you? Then do let me know. Then we will be moving to the next question. Do let me know. Then we will be moving to the next question. Is that clear, guys? Okay, so now you have got enough explanation of the question, and this is needed to crack tier 2 of SSC CGL. So you should be conceptually strong. You should be conceptually strong, and you should be aware about the things that is happening, and you don't have to just go for the cramming. Now you have to go for the understanding of the topic rather than using the cramming of the facts. Let's cram the some facts and vomit in exam and clear it. So that should not be the agenda. So correct answer will be option B, that is the political democracy in the country. Now, which article of the Indian Constitution empowers the High Courts with the power of writ jurisdiction? Very, very easy question. So some easy question should be there to gain the confidence. So through which of the articles, guys, the Supreme High Court issues the writ? Is it 226, 25, 37 or 78? Very easy question. Okay, so that was a easy question. So the comments are coming very fast. So high courts, guys, total number of high courts in India, that is 25 high courts. And if I talk about 25 high courts are in India, and it is mentioned in part 6 and article 214 to 231, and highest judiciary at state level, and through article 226 that empowers the writs, article 25 freedom to follow, practice and profess one's own religion. So that is freedom to follow, practice and profess one's own religion. Then article 37, that is DPSP is not enforceable in court. And article 78, that is the duties of Prime Minister. It is the duties of Prime Minister. So what will be the correct answer? Correct answer will be option A, that is article 226. And High Court, guys, total number of High Court in India is 25. And how many judges are in the High Court? So can you tell me number of judges in High Court? Number of judges in High Court. So what is the number of judges in High Court, guys? In one line I need the answer. What is the number of judges in High Court? So what is the number of judges in High Court? So number of judges in High Court, guys, it is not 5. So the number of judges is not fixed. It depends upon precedent and workload on that High Court. So that depends upon the precedent and workload on that High Court. So correct answer will be, guys, option C, and the number of judges in High Court is not fixed at all. So it totally depends upon the precedent and the So it totally depends upon precedent and workload on that High Court. Maximum number we have in Prayagraj High Court, minimum number that is in obviously in Sikkim High Court. So that is the point. So number of judges in High Court is not fixed. For Supreme Court it is 34. Maximum judges in the Supreme Court, that is 34 judges. The strength is being sanctioned by Parliament. It totally depends upon the President and workload on that High Court, on which the number of judges depends. So I hope, my dear learners, is that clear to all of you? So I hope, my dear learners, it should be clear to all of you. Is that clear to all of you, guys? Shall I move to the next question? Okay, so guys, now let's move to the next question and let's discuss what next question is for us. So let's move to the next question. Now, the fundamental rights guaranteed by the Constitution can be suspended only by a proclamation of national emergency, an act passed by the Parliament, an amendment of the Constitution, or a judicial decision by Supreme Court. So how you can suspend the fundamental rights? So how you can suspend the fundamental rights, my dear learners? That is the question. Okay. So guys, first of all, fundamental rights. Yes. The correct answer will be proclamation of national emergency. Guys, suspension of fundamental rights. So fundamental rights are suspended through two articles, that is, one is Article 358 and another is Article 359. So in Article 358, whenever national emergency is declared, so whenever national emergency is declared, fundamental rights under Article 19 automatically get suspended on the ground of war and external aggression, not on the basis of armed rebellion. And Article 359 says कि President by a special order can suspend all fundamental rights except Article 20 and 21. So these are the two articles through which the fundamental rights are suspended. And one thing guys, you should always remember that on the ground of national emergency, Article 19 is suspended, but on the two grounds only, war and external aggression, not on the basis of armed rebellion. This is an important point, that not on the basis of armed rebellion, fundamental rights is suspended through Article 358, because national emergency, it is imposed on three grounds: war, external aggression, armed rebellion. So on the basis of armed rebellion, you cannot suspend the fundamental rights. And Article 359 says that President by a special order can suspend all fundamental rights except Article 20 and 21. And this was being provisioned through 44th Amendment Act 1978. So this was being provisioned through 44th Amendment Act 1978 कि Article 20 and 21, 21 and 22, no Vladimir, it is 20 and 21, cannot be suspended by President. So these two articles cannot be suspended even during emergency. So these two articles cannot be suspended even during the emergency. So I hope, my dear students, is that clear to all of you? So fundamental rights are suspended through Article 358 and 359, and these are the provisions of 358 and 359. So clear to all of you guys? Then do let me know. Then I will be moving to the next question to discuss. So is that clear to all of you? Then do let me know. Then we will be moving to the next question to discuss. Okay, so if it is clear guys, then let's move to the next question. So that is the same question, very easy. Okay, which of the following article or articles cannot be suspended even during emergency? So that is the very easy question. Previous one we have discussed in detail. This question in the previous question that we have discussed in detail, in fact. Okay, let's see the correct answer. So the students, they are going with option B. Option B, that is very simple guys, ki they cannot be suspended even during emergency. That is in Article 20 and 21. And Article 20 says, protection in respect of conviction in certain offence. Protection in protection in respect of conviction in certain offence, that includes no ex post facto law, no double jeopardy, no double jeopardy, and third is no self incrimination. No self incrimination. And Article 21 says right to life and personal liberty. Right to life and personal liberty. So correct answer will be guys option B, that is Article 20 and 21, and Article 19 discusses with the 6 democratic freedom. So it discusses with the 6 democratic freedoms. Originally we have 7. Originally we have 7 democratic freedom, right now we have 6. And Article 23 says, Article 23 says in fact, that is Article 23 and 24, that is the right against exploitation, and Article 25 to 28, that is right to freedom of religion. Right to freedom of religion. So correct answer will be guys option B. Correct answer will be option B, that is Article 20 and 21. They cannot be suspended even during the time of emergency also. And what is Article 20? What is Article 21? And from where Article 22 and 23 plus 25 to 28 discusses, that we have all discussed. So correct answer will be guys option Article 20 and 21. These two articles cannot be suspended even during the time of emergency. So I hope this should be clear to all of you guys. Shall I move to the next question? I hope this should be clear to all of you. Is that clear to all of you guys? Shall I move to the next question? Okay, so guys, let's move to the next question and let's see what next question is for us. Okay, so which article of the Indian Constitution guarantees equality of opportunity for all its citizens? So equal opportunities. Okay, so equal opportunities in the public employment. Equal opportunities in public employment, that is defined in Article 16. So that is equal opportunity in public employment. Equal opportunity in public employment means government services. That simply means the government services. And simply guys, there is a concept of reservation over there. कि reservation can be given socially, educationally, and now economically backward communities. Okay, so guys, that was around Article 16, that is equal opportunities in public employment, and that is socially, educationally, that was for SC, ST, OBC community, and for EWS guys, this is economically backward. That is 10% reservation, OBC 25%, SC 15%, and ST 7.5%. So that is the reservation. इसमें कोई काशी नाम के लड़के को क्या वो किए हुए हो? इसमें कोई काशी नाम का इसमें लड़का है ना, इसे हटा देना, इसे हटाना, इसमें इसमें रहने देना इसे। इसे इसको अनब्लॉक कर दो इसमें। पता नहीं यहाँ से कहाँ बकलोली हो रही है। ठीक है, ओके। Okay, so correct answer will be, guys, Article 16. That is the abolition of title. So definitely you will be getting the voice in fact. So I hope it is clear, guys. Now I think I should be properly audible to all of you. Okay, so now guys, I think I should be properly audible. Okay. Okay guys, so now I think I should be audible. So let's move to the next question. And before I should move to the next question, guys, so first of all, I will request everyone to please download this Exampur app, because we are offering live paid courses with the test series at a nominal fee. Then chapter wise, topic wise quizzes with the report card in the form of PDF, so that you can analyze your performance while going for the before the exam. Job alert, admit card and exam date, that is also in the form of PDF you will be getting. Then previous year question paper with detailed solution, also in the form of PDF. Now we have started All India Scholarship Test with the report card. This facility we have started from today itself. Now guys, topic wise free live classes, that is going to come very soon. Soon we are going to launch it. Then free full length and sectional test with report card that you will be getting. Free exam wise PDF and practice set. Then daily, weekly and monthly current affairs. And the current affair will be in bilingual format. That is in English plus Hindi. So that you can read by your own choice. Now you can read through the English or through the Hindi itself. Now daily, then unlimited practice wise question for your practice. So these facilities we are getting in this Exampur app. Now guys, how to download this app? This is very simple to download. First of all, you have to go to Google Play Store. There you have to search Exampur. Once you will search Exampur, it will appear like this, Exampur Sarkari Naukri Prep. Then you have to click on install. Once you will install, guys, then if you are using it for the first time, then it will ask you to get register. There you have to register. Please tick the checkbox and click on let's register. Once you will click on let's register, the app will get registered and you can start using the app. So this is how you have to use the Exampur app and how to download this. Now come to the next question. Next question is said ki who among the following is considered the considered right to constitutional remedies to be the heart and soul of Indian constitution? So who said that fundamental right to constitutional remedies, it is the heart and soul of Indian constitution? Is it Dr. Rajendra Prasad, B.R. Ambedkar, Pandit Nehru or Sardar Patel? So that's a easy question to answer, guys, because who is considered as the, who said that the right to constitutional remedies, that is in Article 32. Article 32, because it's protect the fundamental rights. It protects the fundamental rights without getting hampered. So it protects the fundamental rights without, so that is in Article 32, that protects the fundamental rights from getting hampered. And that was being said by Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar. He said this as a heart and soul of Indian constitution. And other than this, he said about DPSP, that is the noble feature of Indian constitution. He said DPSP also as a noble feature. Noble means new feature of Indian constitution. So he said about DPSP that it is a novel feature or new feature of Indian constitution. So correct answer will be option B, that is B.R. Ambedkar. So correct answer will be, guys, option B, that is B.R. Ambedkar. Pandit Nehru, so he did not said anything. Sardar Patel, that is called Bismarck of India. And the birthday of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Advocates Day, is celebrated. So Advocates Day is celebrated on the birthday of Rajendra Prasad. So correct answer will be, guys, option B. Okay, come to the easy question, guys. This is the easy question of the day. The easy question is through which articles of constitution Indian citizens are granted the right to 6 fundamental freedoms. So 6 fundamental freedom, that is given through the which article? 6 fundamental freedoms, they are given through the which article? Okay, 6 fundamental freedoms, they are given through the which article? In fact, so if I talk about 6 fundamental freedom, guys, that is given through the Article 19. So that is given through the Article 19. Originally, there were 7 democratic freedoms. Right now, we have 6. And the trick that I have given to you is Samrat, that defines the 7 democratic freedoms, and freedom to acquire, hold and dispose of property, that is ended. Now we have 6. Now we have 6 democratic freedoms. So now we have 6 democratic freedom. Article 1 says, India, that is Bharat, shall be union of state. India, that is Bharat, shall be union of states. Article 31, it is now not in use. Article 25, freedom to follow, practice and profess one's own religion. So correct answer will be what, guys? It will be Article 19, that contains the 6 democratic freedoms. So that contains the 6 democratic freedoms. Now come to the next question, and after this Sanjay Tomar, okay, so Sanjay Tomar sir is outside the class, in fact. So after this I will be wrapping up the session of mine and will hand over the session to Sanjay Tomar sir. So he can come at any point of time for the next quant session. So guys, the next question we have, which article of the Indian Constitution gives the right to minorities to establish, administer their educational institution? So through which article the minorities gets the right to administer and establish their own educational institution, and they can frame the rules and regulations regarding those institutions. So it's very easy, guys. You can eliminate the option, that is Article 30. Article 32 is about the right to constitutional remedies. Then freedom of right to constitutional remedies. Then Article 23 and 24, that is the right against exploitation. Then Article 17, right to equality, from Article 14 to 18. So that is right of the, so that is Article 29 and 30, that is the rights of minorities. So right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights. That is Article 29 and 30. Cultural and educational rights, that is under Article 29 and 30. So correct answer will be, guys, option D, that is Article 30. Okay. Okay guys, we will do this question. Just Sanjay sir is just studies outside the studio, so we can hurry uply do one question, so that 11 should be a good number to end with. The 11 should be the good number to end with. Okay, which of the following is the guardian of the fundamental right? So which of the following is the guardian of the fundamental right? Is it legislature, executive, judicial or political party? So which is the guardian of the fundamental rights? So that will be the last question, because after my session Sanjay Tomar sir will be coming to take your quant session. So guardian of the fundamental rights, guardian of the fundamental rights is judiciary, that is Supreme Court and High Courts. They are the guardian of the fundamental rights, Supreme Court through Article 32 and High Courts through Article 226. Supreme Courts and High Court, they are the guardian of the fundamental rights. So correct answer will be, guys, option D. So guys, now here I will wind up my session, because Sanjay Tomar sir at any point of time can come and I have to hand over the session to him. So students, let's conclude the session of today itself at this particular point, and almost 2-3 questions will be more to discuss. And tomorrow you have the marathon from 12 a.m., 12 noon to 2 p.m. and that will be a mixed question marathon. The keeping in mind that is upcoming CGL examination. So keeping in mind CGL, I will be taking a marathon from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. That will be on tomorrow, from 12 to 2. So that was all for the day, guys. Okay Vignesh, so that is now unblocked. Okay Vignesh, that is That is being unblocked. So that is being unblocked, Vignesh. So that is being unblocked. So guys, that was all for the day. Let's meet tomorrow sharp at 12 noon for the marathon of SSC CGL. There we will be discussing the mixed questions. So that's all for the day guys. Let's meet tomorrow sharp at 12 noon. Till then, bye bye everyone. Do take good care of yourself.